Hello everyone, I'm Geshin Obran and you're all welcome to my channel. Actually, this is a short content on a tutorial for building a schematic Arduino MEGA using KiCad software. So you open your KiCad software and I believe some basics are known already. That is as in how to create your file and all that. So you come to file and then you go to new project when starting, then you select from the user template the one you're actually building on. You have API series 500 and then we have the Arduino MEGA, Arduino Micro and all that from the list that pops up. So I'm actually dealing with the Arduino MEGA. So when you click on the Arduino MEGA, it sends you to the part where you have to save the new project folder. So you type in the name here and then you proceed. So with this, it's a built systematic something already. So what you have to choose is, or what you have to select from the list is schematic editor. When you tap on it, it sends you to the workspace where you start building the schematic Arduino MEGA. So with mine, I've already, built it already. So all I have to do is open it and then help you out with how to place folders on the workspace. So this is what you actually have to do. How do you add components to the workspace? You then have to go to the place symbols, the symbols that pops up. If it's a varistor you need, you have to type in the varistor and select the preferred one. When it's a capacitor, you have to select or type in the capacitor and then select the very one that you actually need or to place into the workspace. So for instance, let's say capacitor C. So when you select OK, it actually brings the capacitor to the base and then you click to drop it. How to add footprint to your component. Left click on the component, locate footprint under general, and then this one has footprint assigned to it already. So let's assume you have no footprint assigned to it. You left click on the three strokes there. You type in the name of the component here, check the 3D viewer as well to see if it's the exact component you have there, and then you just select the OK, and then your footprint will be assigned to it. And when it comes to editing the component, right click on the component and then go to edit with symbol editor. So it opens a pop-up menu that comes and shows the capacitor here. All you have to do is, let's say I want to take one of the pins out. So all I have to do is right click again on the pin, selected pin, and then I click on the delete. So it takes away the pin from the capacitor. And now how do you transfer this to a PCB? And what do we mean by the PCB? It's the professional grade printed circuit boards. Updating this very schematic to a PCB, the work done on the workspace, updating it to a PCB, what do we have to do? You don't have to come to select tools from the upper left side of the screen, and then all you have to do is all you have to do is select the update PCB from schematic. So I select the update PCB from schematic, and what happens then? Select the update PCB. What happens? After selecting it, you then close it. So this is where it actually takes you, showing the board and the work done with the components and everything. But this is a work done already. So let's assume you are starting a new project, okay, just like we started with the schematic aspect. When you come to this very aspect, the component will then be at the other side, whilst the board and the what do you call it, connectors will also be at a different side. So you would have to then place the components on the board, like building them on the board. Okay, so That is how to go about this. Let's assume that we are done with everything. We then have to move the cursor to the 3D viewer. So selecting that brings us to the 3D viewer workspace as well. And this is what you can see. So this is the circuit that is being built. Okay, this is the Arduino MEGA that is being built. As you can see, rotating it to have a different view from side and all that. You know, this is it. This is the whole workspace. This is the whole workspace. All right. So this is the whole workspace. This is the whole workspace. So one thing you would have to know is when it comes to the PCB, any component that you place on the board, what you have to do is to save it. Now, when you are able to save the component place or anything at all you do at the PCB aspect, when you're able to save it there, it would automatically update at the 3D viewer workspace. Thank you very much for watching and kindly subscribe, for more. Right. Thank you.